In this video, I'm going to show you how you can factorize a quadratic using your calculator. Now, in order to do this, you need a calculator that can solve quadratics. Now, I'm going to be using the Casio ClassWiz, the FX991EX model. You can also do this on a NumWorks calculator or the Casio CG50 graphical calculator, but you do need a quadratic solver. So, the first one, we've got x squared plus 3x take away 238. So on the ClassWiz, I go to Menu and then scroll down until I hit Equation Function, so option A. Then I want to go to Polynomials, so number 2, degree 2, and then I type in my quadratic. So in this case, 1, 3, and minus 238. So my calculator gives me x is equal to 14, so x1 is 14, and x is equal to minus 17. So what that's telling you, so I'll put that as 1 and that's 2. What that's telling you is that your brackets need to be x take away 14 and x plus 17. Now the reason for that is you can rearrange these to get x take away 14 equals 0 and x plus 17 equals 0. So these are the two brackets that if they were 0, your quadratic would be going through those points on the x-axis. So this factorizes to x take away 14, x plus 17. And you can have them in either order, of course. And I'm going to use an equivalency symbol here just to mean that this side is precisely the same as the right-hand side. Okay. So let's take a look at the second example here. So I'm just going to press equals and run through the minimum point, and then I'm going to get back so I can just type in the values again. So this time we have 2, 25 and minus 112. Now my calculator this time has given me x1 is 7 halves and x2 is minus 16. So if I multiply both sides by 2 and then take 7 from both sides, I can rearrange this one into that form. And if I add 16 to both sides, I can get it into that form. So my two brackets need to be 2x minus 7 and x plus 16. Okay, and so this is how you can quickly factorize a quadratic. It's a really useful skill. So number 3, 32x squared take away 44x plus 15. So let's run through and put those values in. So 32 minus 44 and 15. My calculator is giving me x1 as 3/4 and x2 as 5/8. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 4 and subtract 3 from both sides. I'm going to multiply both sides by 8 and take 5 from both sides. So I have 4x take away 3 times 8x take away 5. Okay. Right. Next one, number 4. So this time we have minus 8, then 6, then 135. So I'm going to get x1 is 9 halves and x2 is minus 15/4. Okay, so I can multiply both sides by 2 and then take 9 from both sides, and I can multiply both sides by 4 and add 15 to both sides. Okay, so that is equivalent to 2x minus 9 times 4x plus 15. But of course that's not quite right, is it, for this example number 4? Because if I was to multiply out these brackets, I get 2x times 4x, which is 8x squared, but over here I've got minus 8x squared. So what you actually need is a negative sign out the front. And now that's fine. If you don't like the minus sign being there, you can bring it into one of the two brackets, but only one of them. So you could write that as minus 2x plus 9. So bring the minus sign into just that bracket. And you could write that as 9 minus 2x instead, so reorder them. And then 4x plus 15. So you could do it like that. And that's quite a neat way of writing it. Let's look at the last one. So the last one, we have minus 15, 57 and 12. So we get x1 is equal to 4 and x2 is equal to minus 1/5. So take 4 from both sides and multiply both sides by 5 and add 1 to both sides. So here we've got x minus 4 and 5x plus 1. Now, of course, that's wrong. Okay, that definitely doesn't expand to that, because we get x times 5x, which is 5x squared. We've got minus 15x squared. Now, not only do we have the wrong sign, so we do need a minus sign out the front, just like we had for example number 4, but we're not getting 15. In fact, we're getting 5, so we're getting 3 times less than we need. So we need a 3 out the front as well. So now this will expand out to that. So you need to consider what needs to go out front. Now again, you could bring the minus sign into one of the brackets. You could bring the 3 into one of the brackets also. So it's really up to you. I think I'm going to leave the 3 where it is. But you could bring the minus sign into the first bracket and write that's 3 lots of 4 take away x, 5x plus 1. Okay? That's probably as best as you can write it.